Ladies, the pink Aula S99 is finally back in stock. Now, the reason why the Aula S99 is so quiet is because this is a membrane style keyboard. Which means what you see is what you get. You cannot swap switches because there are no switches, and you cannot swap keycaps. And for some of you that don't want to tinker with your keyboard, that actually might be a bonus. Now, the Aula S99 has some beautiful aesthetics and looks like a full-blown mechanical keyboard. In the corner, you have 3 media buttons, a volume control knob, a numpad with the large 0 key, which is very important, and this is compatible with Mac and Windows. On the bottom, you will find your 2.4 dongle, so you can run this wired or wireless. And this pink color pretty much sold out instantly the last time I posted a video. So if you do want to snag this pink Aula S99, I left you that link below. This would have been perfect if it had a number pad. Well, luckily I have a solution for you. This is the Aula S98 Pro. Now I know mine isn't pink, but this one is. Now, just like the S75, you are getting your fully customizable screen, your tactile knob, plus that numpad that you're wanting with a large 0 key. This is also tri-mode connectivity, so you can run this wired or wireless. It's compatible with Mac and Windows. Beautiful RGB strip light in the front of the case, and your 2-stage flippy feet to dial in that perfect typing angle. Shoot, you're still getting the same creamy switch, the star vectors, which as you heard sounds extremely creamy, for a hot swappable creamy keyboard with a LCD screen, knob, numpad with the big 0, and beautiful RGB. The Aula S98 Pro is a no-brainer. I left you that link below. This is the closest thing you're gonna get to a real typewriter, and this is called the 7 Keys Retro Typewriter keyboard. Now, even though this looks and sounds like a typewriter, this is a full-blown modern keyboard. You're getting tri-mode connectivity, so you can run this keyboard wired or wireless. Underneath the beautiful keycaps, you are going to find blue clicky switches, which is hot swappable, so you can throw in your favorite linear or tactile switch. It's Mac and Windows compatible. You got your volume knob on the side of the keyboard, and this cool lever controls your RGB. And if you are doing a ton of work off your tablet, the bar that you see on the back side of the keyboard is an actual tablet holder. So you can prop your tablet up here, and it converts it into basically a laptop. Now, out of all the typewriter keyboards I have put my hands on, the build quality on the 7 Keys typewriter keyboard is by far the best. Now, even though this is not necessarily my style of keyboard, I cannot deny that the 7 Keys retro typewriter keyboard is absolutely beautiful. I left you that link below. The biggest news in creamy keyboard history is about to come to an end. This is the keyboard I personally designed with Aula, and it's the F99 Pro. And it's officially about to come to an end because there's only 100 of these left. Since this is a Pro model, you're getting the full numpad with the large 0 key. You are getting a tactile knob, and you are getting the south-facing RGB. But just like any other Aula, you are getting the tri-mode connectivity, so you can run this wired or wireless. It's coming with that super plush gasket-mounted structure and the 2-stage flippy feet. Now, what makes this F99 Pro different from the regular F99 Pros are these beautiful cherry profile keycaps in this really deep red color. I also decided to go with black legends to keep this keyboard looking super stealthy, and you are getting a very rare switch from Aula called the Ice Veins. The Ice Vein switch is a pre-lube linear switch, and I personally think it's one of the deeper sounding switches from Aula. Now, once the last 100 of these keyboards are gone, they are gone for good. But do not worry, because I have another keyboard design that's coming out in a brand new layout that we haven't seen before. So this is your legitimate last chance to get your hands on the Your Tech Daddy Edition Aula F99 Pro, and I left you that link below.